Hey everybody, Easy Rider here. Welcome to my next video. Today I want to talk about how to properly take off and put on a side stand or kickstand on a 2019 Honda Africa Twin. Stay with me. And welcome back. Briefly, I want to say that the reason I'm going to take off the side stand and put another one on is because the stock side stand that comes on the Africa Twin holds the bike up too straight, too tall, and I'm 5'10", and it's hard for me to get on and off the bike without putting the side stand down. I have to put the side stand down, then climb on it, cowboy style. Excuse me, cowboy style, with my left foot on the left peg and swing my leg over. But the real hard part is to get off the bike. I have to be on flat ground, because if the ground's a little bit sloped, I can't even get the side stand down, and then I can't get off the bike. And off-road, this makes it pretty challenging at times. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll show you the side stand I'm about to put on. Well, here's my bike. It's on the side stand right now, and as you can tell, it's almost straight up and down. Just slightly canted off to the left. I have a camel toe thing on the bottom, which kind of lifted it up even a little bit higher, because the stock foot just, would sink into the muck. So what I ended up doing is I checked out a bunch of different adjustable side stands, and I ended up going with the T-Rex. It was $99. They're not sponsoring this. This was all my money. This is the T-Rex. It has like a telescoping foot on the bottom, so you can set it to whatever length you want. While I got it out in my hand, let me bring it around here and notice the notch in the back. See that notch right there? That's where the kickstand switch will go when you put this thing back together again. So in a second, let me squat down and I'll show you what we got to work with. Alright, the tools that you're going to need is a 8mm wrench or socket, a 12mm wrench, and a 14mm wrench. When you look at the kickstand, there's a 14mm nut right here on the back side of it. Oh, let me get down there. The back side of this, we have the kickstand spring, and we have the kickstand switch right here. Now you have to remove the kickstand switch first. The first time I tried it a couple days ago, I thought you had to take this bolt off first, and I almost broke the kickstand switch. So the order of it is you take the kickstand switch off, and then you take that other bolt off. Now I'm going to show you a little trick with the spring, so that you don't have to use tools to put the spring on and off. So it's only me here, so I'm going to do each step. I'll explain the step I'm going to do, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So first thing we're going to do is use the 8mm socket and take off the switch. Alright, now I got the switch loose right here. Notice that there's this little tabby thing there. When you put it back together, that'll go into that notch I was talking about. And that is nice and dirty. We're going to have to clean that thing up. This is the 8mm screw I took out of it. When you put it back on, make sure you put a little bit of Loctite. Honda actually tells you to put a new screw on, but oh well, I don't have a new screw. So next we're going to back out that bolt. There's a 12mm right there, and 14 here. We're going to take this bolt out. Now I got it up on the center stand. Notice with one finger, with my hands, just very easily I can put that kickstand up and down. So when we take that spring off, we're going to use the leverage of this bar to simply just pull it right off and put it right back on again. So here we go. So this is what we got coming out. There's that 12mm bolt. I took that out. You have to wiggle the switch a little bit to get this guy out of there. And it's a piggyback bolt, so that 8mm bolt goes in the top of it. After you take that bolt out, there's this bushing inside of the kickstand, and with a little screwdriver and a rubber mallet, just pound that out. when you put that thing back in, you're going to want to put some anti-seize on it. It's pretty dry, and it's after got basically 6,000 miles on the bike. Also, this kickstand switch is full of muck. On my BMW, that switch costs $100, so I'm gonna guess this one ain't much cheaper. So I'm gonna clean it out with a brush before I put it all together, put it back. Now, like I said, the way to take these springs off without having to kill yourself is just use the arm for leverage. Just literally pull the little sucker right off. I can't do it with one hand, but that's how you do it. Hang on. What did I tell you? Easy peasy, man. You put it back together again. It's basically the same thing. Hook the spring up and then just leverage it back on using the kickstand. Learn that trick on Harleys. So anyway, I'm going to get everything cleaned up and I'm going to put it all back together again. Alright, cleaned up that bushing. Put some anti-seize inside the hole where the bushing goes. That's the anti-seize that I used. And then on the nuts we'll use a little bit of blue Loctite. So here I go. I'm going to put it all back together again now. Now we have the stand in position. All I have to do is slide in the bushing from the back and then bolt it all together. So there we go. Alright, now I got that screw all together. The only thing left to do is... And there we go. I got it all on. Now it's leaning a good way over. I don't know if might adjust it up one more. I don't know. That looks like it's leaning a little bit too much. Anyway, I'll try it out, make sure it works. But anyway, real simple job. Should take anybody about a half hour the most to do it. If you do it the way I said, you know, those springs, no problem. Doesn't give you any problem. So anyway, any questions or whatever, comments, put them underneath. If you like what you're seeing, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you like. I'll try to make more videos, but anyway, good luck. Easy Rider out.